Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Georgia has moved into the red zone.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down.
Ready?
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
1st down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Texas 7, Georgia 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down, powering through. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
It has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for a deep completion. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Runs right over the defender. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Nice job up front opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Tackle, but first down. Georgia now operating in the red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball's out of bounds, close to the end zone. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Going to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try the right side on the toss. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense in hurry-up mode. And at first down, they go right back to him. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after, not break through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to scramble now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Alvarado. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Eludes the rush. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Jean-Pierre. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that completion. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bulldogs looking to cash in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up.
Easy. And go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
By the quarterback. Loss of 2. Brings up third down. Got it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long.
Jackrabbit. And high.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the Bulldogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Handoff running right. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up. Back's got it again. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On first down, it's play action. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
3:25.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 21, Texas 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long. And this defense, reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time, they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Jean-Pierre.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Brings up second down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The freshman brings him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming.
Here we go.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Timeout, Texas.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Flip, flip.
Handoff heading left. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Toss play to the outside. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another